Everyone, welcome to Tiny Channel. Today we're going to play some more Teachers with Love and Passion. This time we're going to try to do Laird's route, or Mr. Hansen's route. Which he likes to be called Mr. Hansen, so let's begin. A few days after the sports event, everything went back to normal, but not for me. After Thomas found out about what happened, I was forced to follow Ray's medical recommendations strictly. In the end, I had no choice but to lock myself at home for a few days, until I was feeling better again. Right now, I still have a bit of a limp, but thankfully my body has recovered fast enough to cease the pain. So today I'm coming back to work with joyful memories in mind and new impressions from everyone. Now, I know that all the teachers are competitive, and I also learned that not everyone is what they seem to be. Mr. Hansen is a living example of what I'm thinking about. No, he turned out to be Tsundere. I didn't expect him to be so worried and thoughtful around me when I got hurt, because he's a Tsundere. He's still a cold, hard man, but he's still a cold hard man, but he's a courageous cold hard man. I found this helps us to get closer now. Having all the positive thoughts in mind and the excitement overrun my body, overfill my heart, I found my way towards the teacher's lounge. Dragging my feet, I walk inside the room, find Mr. Hansen, Christy, and Marcus sitting at the table. Their bored expressions quickly bloom in surprise when they recognize my face. I couldn't help the blush on my cheeks and the big smile shining on my lips as they welcomed me with love. Especially Hansen, because we're finally doing our Tsundere's route. It was only 4 days away from here, but it was enough to make me long for their affection in my life. Especially Mr. Hansen. I didn't know my heart was empty until I saw their faces again. You're finally back. God, I was going mad without you here. Running towards me, Christy wrapped her arms around me gently. It's such a wonderful sensation to feel your heart being filled again with a feeling you didn't know you were missing so badly. Don't you leave me again. It's funny to see her getting mad when she's hugging me so lovingly. Chrissy's always doing her best to push me into the boys so she could have some private time with her boyfriend, but she's also the first one to grab me back if I stay away for too long. She's kind of clingy. I love her. Hey, how are you feeling? A bit of pain here and there, but I'm good enough to walk again. Good. How's that good? Mr. Hansen's voice cuts off our conversation like a shot in the dark. His serious tone leaves me no room for questioning. The coldness in his gaze cools our spirits and freezes the smiles in our eyes. I saw you dragging your feet at the door just now. Lawrence is the one that's like, no, you sit. Yes, but I recovered. Like 80% recovered. Also, you shouldn't come here. Shouldn't have come here. You are only going to get in our way. Yeah, it's a squirt bottle. What's gotten to you? Don't talk to her like that. Maybe I was wrong about him. I'm only telling her the truth. He's a Tsundere. Thomas didn't force her to come back, so she shouldn't have done it. Lars, It's okay, Christy. I understand your concerns, Mr. Hanson. But I'm confident I can do my job now. And I promise I won't be a burden to anyone. Fine, as long as you don't get in my way. Yes, sir. Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do. Grabbing his books, Mr. Hanson walked past me, not even glaring my way. His body moves like a strong wind in a blizzard night, leaving the painful burning in my heart. He's definitely Tsundere. We confirmed it a couple rats ago with Leonard, and then we completely 100% confirmed it with Ray. It hurts me a bit to hear his harsh words. However, it's not painful enough to make me regret being here. It's good to be back. Seriously, what is his problem? He's in Tsundere. That's his problem. He should praise you for coming back. If I was in your situation, I'll spend 30 days away with no shame. Of course you would. You're such a good girl, Lion. But Lars is too much of a butthole to see it. No, he's too much of a Tsundere, and he sees it, but he's too much of a Tsundere. Enough, Chris. Don't mind him, Lion. I'm sure he was worried about you too. He just doesn't know how to show it, but pretty sure he's a Tsundere. Everyone's just like, everyone's just confirming he's a Tsundere. Not me. I doubt that, but thanks. He gets on my nerves. Will it hurt him to say something nice for once? I can't imagine that. That would be the end of times. The end of the world as we know it. Right, I bet we could hear angels singing on such a day. Now you guys are being mean. I've been mean too. I'm calling him a Tsundere. We look like kids talking bad things about the mean teacher behind their backs. And honestly, it feels good. It helps me cope with the disappointment of seeing Mr. Hanson's angry face welcome me. I was looking forward to changing our relationship and finally creating a bond with him, but I have to postpone it for a little longer now. After all the fuss, I sit down with them to rest my legs and hear about all the things I missed in the past few days. They told me that after the event, Thomas called Edgar and Marcus into his office to talk. They got very good talking to. They were both forced to play Thomas's assistant and help him with extra work as punishment for causing trouble on the relay for 2 days. Technically, it wasn't his fault, though. Actually, it wasn't any of their faults. I tripped. However, it seems that Thomas regretted his decision on their first day. Chrissy and Marcus do their best to update me every little incident and light up my mood with excitement. Yeah, I can't help but think about what Hanson said. I'm confident about my condition. However, now I'm a bit worried about making small mistakes, especially with him. I don't want to give him reasons to be annoyed at me, even less to do. Do I want to hear him saying, "I told you"? I will do my best to avoid him all day today, and maybe tomorrow too, and the day after. Try not to let the upset thoughts show my face. We chat loudly, letting the doubts about my condition get the best of me. We won't be of any help now. I come back here to work, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll do my best today, and I have fun like I always do. The bell rings, announcing the break time. All the kids pushing their books and on the tables give me no ears and remind me that my words have no meaning compared to the gossip running around the school. Smiling at their use, I shake my head, putting my notes back into the table. onto the table. It's time for my break, too. However, instead of leaving for a good meal and leaving the classroom with a few books piled on my arms, I shouldn't have gone this many. It's so heavy. Barely seeing that what's in front of me, I walk slowly in the halls, trying my best to avoid the students running around. I'm doing good for it so far. It may take longer than 10 minutes to get to the lounge, but I'm still doing well. I tilt my head to the side, checking if there's anything on the floor that may cause me a fall. Luckily, the ground is clean. It's a shame that I couldn't say the same about the rest. Worried about what's under me, I forget to look up, and it was too late when I remembered. Oh gosh, sorry. I stumbled back, biting my lip as I tried my best not to let any books fall. After a few seconds of back and forth, I find my balance. Seeing the big pile still in my arms puts a proud smile on my lips, but it only stays there for a second. Worried about the other person, I spin my body to see their face. To my surprise, the man standing in front of me is the same one that left me trouble back in the lounge earlier. Handsome. Oh, no! Not him. What are you doing? Taking these books to the lounge? In this condition? Don't you realize how troublesome this is? I'm being careful. I can see that. There goes my plan to avoid making mistakes. Now he's going to lecture for hours. It was an accident. Can't you take it easy? It was an accident. You could have avoided bumping into me too. Are you saying it's my fault now? That's not it. Taking words out of context here. I just want you to stop blaming me for everything. Well, to you too, Lawrence. To you too. Now, give me some books. Eh? I'm on my way to the lounge too. This way, you won't cause any more problems. Of course. For a moment, I thought he was being nice to me. But of course, he found a way to make it sound like I'm being a nuisance. Well, he's in Tsundere for a reason. Taking 3 books out of my vision field, Mr. Hanson takes a step back, waiting for me to walk along with him. His decision was made abruptly, so abruptly that I barely had time to thank him. Now I think it's too late to say anything. He takes short steps, not complaining about my speed as I drag my legs on the way. Our walk feels strangely comforting, something I didn't expect from the man that told me to go home. How's your ankle? Oh, you care now? Better. But not enough. Not enough as it should be, right? I guess. His voice was the same serious tone. However, it doesn't sound like it used to. Marcus was right. Mr. Hanson's worried about me. He's just too stubborn to admit it. He's too much of a Tsundere. Realizing it makes me bite my lips to hold back a smile. I know I should just be grateful, but I can't help but urge to talk about it. This may be my only chance to deepen the bond I was thinking about. Don't worry, Mr. Hanson. You don't have to carry me again so soon. What are you talking about? I don't remember carrying you before. Yeah, but you helped me up. Huh? I gave you support to walk, that's all. Alright. I can't believe you're still thinking about it. Sorry, but it's not enough. It's not something easy to forget. Would it have been easier if I'd done it? What, because I'd not be on my feet all the time? I think I just bit my tongue. I didn't mean to tease him. I just wanted to make a light joke to get rid of the happy feeling in my chest. But I think he took it in a different way, and now I'm having to deal with the storm of unexpected feelings in my stomach. He looks at me with serious eyes, as if telling me that this is a game two could play. Why are you so quiet now? I thought you liked teasing. That's not what I meant! Really? Or are you just trying to run away from me? Yes, that's it. How interesting. I didn't know you were weak at teasing. Mr. Hansen's smiling. Whoa, I didn't know he could do that, and I think I'm in a different dimension now. You still haven't answered my question. Do I really need to? Yes. That's my fault for asking too much. I don't think it would be easier. I see. Spinning on his heels, Mr. Hansen stood in front of me, making me stop walking abruptly. Then you better be a good girl and get better already. Or else I'll be forced to give you another hard to forget memory. Yes, sir. I think I like the European side, Miss Stark. I think I know your preferences, Lawrence. With that same sadistic smile on his lips, Mr. Hansen turns his attention back to the hallway, walking to the lounge. I blink a few times, watching him go, playing a distance between us. It's like they say, don't play with fire if you don't want to get burned. But no one told me the flames could be so good. Shaking my head to get rid of the blushing on my skin, I run after Mr. Hansen down the halls. I saw the little animation right here. Classes are finally over. I have never felt so happy to see my students leaving since my first day. Gosh, my feet are killing me. I can't wait to get home and take a hot shower. Hot shower. I will feel so good. Why in? Oh, good evening, Mr. Fox. Good evening, good evening, my darling. You're saying darling, I need to abort mission. Did he really come back? Yeah, I didn't believe it when Thomas told me. I was thinking, how could she come back and didn't even greet me? Sorry about that. My day has been a bit hectic. Of course. But I'll only forgive you if you let me take a quick checkup on you. On your ankle. Isn't that too much trouble? Of course not. I'm your doctor while you're at school. I don't think it works like that, Ray. And I have to make sure you're feeling good. Thank you, Mr. Fox. Good. Come with me. With his hands in his pockets, Ray walks towards his office with me. The school's halls are creepy at night, but the nurse's office is even worse. It looks like a place you would find in a horror game, where dead bodies get back to life and ghosts try to cry in corners, like a zombie apocalypse gonna happen any moment. Staring at the walls, I feel a cold chill run down my navel. Ray tells me to sit on the bed and take off my shoes while he goes to his desk to get something. Alright, let's check this. He does the same as last time. He kneels before me, pulling my skirt up a bit, and checks my ankle carefully. But definitely from that day. Today, I feel better. I'm feeling better, and so I don't struggle too much when he presses my skin. Seems like the meds did the job. But you could use a few more days at home, you know. Thomas wouldn't mind it. I know, but staying there makes me feel anxious. And I was missing my classes. My students. You're really the same sweet girl. Are you really the same sweet girl who was trembling in my office on her first day? Yes. Mr. Fox, please. Sorry. I'm so happy for you. It's good to see you growing as a teacher every day. Thank you. And it was fun to see how much you have been changing around here. What do you mean? Hanson. It was shocking to see him bring you to my office that day. Honestly, the first time I saw him being so worried about someone's health was when Thomas's kids were still babies. Kids? I thought he only had one child. No, it's double the trouble. Twins. 2 nice boys. So, is Thomas married? Divorced. So we could still have a chance with him? Oh. I barely have time to recover from one piece of information, and Ray's already throwing more in my face. I can't believe Thomas is running a school, caring about students, and still finding time to be a divorced dad. I think there's a lot of people who do that, though. I can't help but think he's amazing. And that I have a shot. And I thought that being principal was tough enough. You know nothing. I remember when he was still facing a lawsuit for his kids, trying to get custody. The man lived through heck for months, but he made it. The kids have a loving father now. I'm glad they had a happy ending. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It was fun to watch him play the father for the first time, and that's when Laura started helping. What? I know. It's hard to imagine that butthole babysitting 2 babies. But surprisingly, he did a good job. The kids still visit his home from time to time. Nothing has shocked me more than hearing this. For a moment, I tried to picture the rude man holding a baby while singing the lullaby. It surprised me a bit more to actually see it in my mind. Somehow, Miss Stark, I think he's doing the same with you. And I'm worried that he may fall for him too. I open my mouth to question him, but the words fade away from my lips when I see Mr. Fox moving over to me, closer to me, supporting his elbows on the bed. Ray crosses the distance between our faces, walking me under him. Mr. Fox! I'm a little annoyed by it, to be honest. Well, you had your Danish son last time we did your out. Still need to do your friendship route fully. I wanted to have you all to myself from the start. But that butthole is getting all your attention now, isn't he? Well, you got our attention last time. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? Then it is okay for you to be mine, right? What? It's okay if I take you down on the bed and kiss you? Well, Lawrence would have I would think Lawrence has psychic powers, and it was looking into this route when we tried to do this for your route, because he said complained about harassment. My heart jumps into my throat as my body trembles, feeling his clothes rubbing on my legs. His face comes close, but I close my eyes not to see it. He's right. We could do it. We could be together since we're both single. Then why am I so worried about it? Why did I feel guilty thinking about Mr. Hanson's face? I hear Ray's laugh. Scared, I open my eyes, find my hands placed on his shoulders, lightly pushing away. I'm surprised I didn't realize I was doing it. You're so much fun. I was kidding, Miss Stark. This is not funny. But you're so cute. Pulling his body back, he fixes my skirt before standing up. My heart was beating so fast I thought I was going to die. But I'm serious about one thing. What? He's watching you. He's watching us right now. You may not have noticed it, but the way Lars looks at you in the same as a careless animal. He wants something. Us. You better be careful not to be eaten by him. Weird deja vu, because Lars was talking about the same kind of tone with you, about you. Anyway, your ankle's doing great. Keep taking the meds for another week and you'll be perfect. Okay. Flashing me a sweet smile, Ray turns back to his cabinet, getting some meds for me before sending me home. He's just messing with my head and walks away as if nothing happened. I guess Mr. Fox just likes chaos. However, his teasing aren't the only thing messing with my heart right now. For a moment, when Ray told me to be his, all I could think about was Mr. Hansen's disapproval. Why do I want him to be disappointed with me? Why do I feel like sinking his attention? Shaking my head, I get angry at myself for thinking too much about it. I'll just get my meds and go home for another long night's sleep. I still do Eric's intro. Another day in their sleepless nights, working on students' papers. I'm yawning in the lounge, watching our teachers getting ready for their classes. In their faces, I see the same slow stare I saw in the mirror when I got up this morning. The good thing about being a teacher is no matter how hard the week has been, we all feel the same, soulless. The school takes our soul and leaves it. Every morning feels like I'm being at rehab before going to classes. Slowly we hear a few light knocks on the door, calling our souls back into our bodies to greet whoever is here to see us. Good morning, my dear teachers. Is it such a beautiful day? It's like, yes. Everyone just stares at him, gives him death glares. Tough crowd. Maybe it's a little too early for that? Yeah, give him coffee before you say anything. Unlike all of us, Thomas doesn't understand the signs of on our faces. It's exam week, Thomas. Of course it's too early. Oh, right. This reminds me. Well, I want to thank you all for doing such a great job every day. And for working so hard for this school and our students. That was low. It's like, you're lying. I can't even come up with a joke about it. Yeah, I bet even Hansen is trying hard not to smile at Thomas's kindness now. I am not. Thank you, Thomas. They won't admit it, but we all need to hear it. I think the only ones are smiling are these two. Marcus is probably giving death glares. Chrissy definitely is planning something. I mean it. Now, I also have something important to tell you. Here we go. Today, Santa Luca is welcoming a new member to our crew. Huh? Everyone please meet Eric Quinn. After a dramatic intro, Thomas takes a step to the side, revealing a face we have never seen before. We've seen it before. Last route. A young boy enough to be mistaken by a student, stands with a cheerful smile, waving silently at us. If he's young enough to be a student, he's not worried enough to look like a student. We look at him, speechless, still shocked by the unexpected announcement. Good morning. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Like an angel that's never experienced pain, he sounds sweet and pure. If we only knew. That was a Yandere. For a moment, I feel bad to see such a young soul crossing the doors of trauma and low salaries. Oh, was that how everyone felt on my first day? Also depends on what state we hear. I'm turning into a veteran already. I've only started like a couple weeks ago. Oh wait, it means it's my time to tease someone. Eric is my new assistant. And our face like, no. Yes. After all the trouble I've caused around, I decided to hire someone to assist me. Finally. About time. Thomas' words took longer to reach our ears and make sense of something we did not expect to hear. Everything I was thinking one second ago vanishes from my mind, taking away the veteran burden from my shoulders. Slowly a smile grows on my lips. I'm glad Thomas will finally work less than he usually does. However, it also means that this boy has no idea what he's stepping into. Be careful not to let Thomas overwork you, Eric. This again. It's like, yes. They have to tease you. It's their job. He always talk about me like I'm a monster. That's not it. But you always get yourself in trouble and force us to save you. Well, I'm human. I make mistakes. Again, be careful around his office, Eric. You'd be worked overtime. I'm not worried about that. I'm here to help. I'll do whatever I can to be the best at it. Eh? You sound like someone we know. It's like me. I'm talking about it. Eric, you may want to meet Miss Stark. She's the youngest in our crew and the newest teacher in the school. I'm sure you two are going to work to get along. I'm looking forward to it. Miss Stark, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Eh? What do you mean? Don't tell me we were talking about behind your back again. Don't tell me they were talking behind my back again. Oh no, I heard about you from college. We went to the same college. Wait, what? Were you in the same course? Unfortunately not, but I remember seeing you a few times around the campus. And I think I have asked you your help a few times for my extra courses back then. And that feels a little embarrassing. I'm sorry for not remembering you. I would be surprised if you did. Don't worry. I look a little different now. I see. Why did he dye his hair? I have to find out. Okay, why we're gonna try to do every single route. But now I think we will have enough time to get to know each other better. Right. Count on me whenever you need. Thank you. I'll be in your care, Miss Stark. We introduce ourselves and talk a bit before the bell goes off again. Me and Eric helped us stay awake and give us a new topic to chat about on our break. I'm sure the boy is a little troubled on his first day, but I can feel that he's going to be a good addition to our team. My life as a teacher is getting more exciting. The weekend is finally here. This time, instead of spending a whole day laying in my couch, I decided to take a walk in the city and breathe some fresh air inside my body. Now, I could do some shopping. Or maybe I could go to the library and get some books to read tonight. Let's go shopping. Yeah, it's been a while. I should do it just for fun. Honestly, I don't plan on buying anything. I haven't bought money with me. However, I enjoy the feeling of walking around the stores and just looking at the outfits in the windows. Sometimes I imagine myself dressing up like that, and sometimes I just think it's funny, and I wonder who would wear it. Walking down the streets, I look around for cute dresses. I love soft colors, skirts, and girly things. No, I'll wear shirts, pants, and this in Converse. Everyone says I have the taste of a teenage girl. Well, the Converse probably. And I take it as a compliment. Smiling at the outfit in the window, I glance at to my side. To my surprise, I see a known Sliot looking seriously at the window. Eh? Is that Leonard? What is he doing here? He's looking at the anime. He looks hypnotized by something in that window. The first thought that comes to mind is art supplies. No, knowing Leonard, it is a certain anime girl. I'll hide the figures. Edgar told me that he likes to draw, so I think it's something important to him. I don't think Edgar needs to tell you that. If we didn't know that already, we need some serious help because he's our art teacher. All jokes aside, he's an art teacher for a reason. Smiling at how memorized he looks, I walk over to him. Hey, Leonard. Ryan, what are you doing here? Shopping? What about you? Eh? The products in the window killed the smile on my face in instant death. Inside the shop, I see cute, fluffy dresses on a mannequin. The dresses are exactly something I would love to buy, but it's not something I would expect Leonard to be excited about. Unless Leonard has something else that he hasn't told us about. Oh wait, he might have already told us. I turn around to find him shaking on my side, with drops of sweat forming in his forehead. Why are you looking at it? I am not. I saw you. Your eyes were glued to it for minutes. No, it's not, I wasn't thinking about buying it, I swear. I didn't say you were. Well... You know what? Don't explain it. You will make it sound too weird if you try. Yeah, good decision, I like it. I try as hard as I can to think of the reason why he would be looking at it, but nothing makes sense. Yeah, I guess Edgar will love to hear about it. Sorry to disturb you, Leonard. It's alright, Leonard, you could buy the dress. I said I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, sure. Then I better get going. Eh? See you on Monday. No, wait. What? Well, since you're here, would you like to walk around with me? Yes. I mean, if you're not busy. Sure. Really? Then how about we go to a coffee shop? I know a nice place down the street. That would be nice. I don't know if he asked me out just to run away from this embarrassing moment, or if he really wanted to do it. Either way, I'm happy he invited me. Leonard's, then, plot twist, we end up with Leonard, even if it's Lawrence's route. We never spent time together outside school. I think it'd be a good chance to learn more about him, too. I'm cleaning up my locker while Mr. Hansen's drinking a cup of black coffee and correcting his students' homework. It's just us. The silence in this empty room. I don't know when we got this so close that not speaking doesn't bother either of us. Probably because Mr. Hansen doesn't really like talking. Maybe it was my fault for crossing his way all the time, or maybe it was him teasing, yelling at me as if he cared about me. I don't know, but I'm glad it happened. I think about how rude he was during our first meeting makes me laugh now. That day I wanted to open a hole and bury myself in it. No, I wanted to beat him up. Catch me outside, how about that? I think that at the first time he was trying so hard to show me who is the boss. Now he's here, not mind me. Well, he's not the boss. He's a teacher like us. He gets paid. Okay, he probably gets paid more because he's been a teacher longer, but he still has the same position. And to think that it all happened because I called him by his name. What's the matter? Just thinking. It must be something big because all the noise you're making. Really? Yes, it's annoying. Sorry, Mr. Tsundere. Scratching the top of my cheek, I avert my eyes, embarrassed for not being self-conscious enough. Mr. Hansen, on the other side, only stares at me over his glasses. He's probably waiting for me to talk about it without having to ask. Mr. Hansen, do you think we know each other well enough now? I wouldn't say enough, but something. Does it mean we're better than we were before? I suppose. Why do you ask? I was wondering, would you mind if I called you by your name? What? Still too soon? That's not it. Is it fine the way it is now? Yeah, but... I'm sorry. I was thinking about the first time we met again. Also, we're in the same position. I could call you your first name, technically. And you don't... he technically calls us by our last name. It's still technically a form of different languages. Better... I don't know. I didn't mean to disturb your work. I knew you would disagree with me anyway. Why are you colluding when I haven't answered your question? In my opinion, calling someone by their first name shows care and familiarity. Does it bother you that I'm not showing you such affection, Miss Stark? Oh, it does. That's not it. It's weird to call you Mr. Hansen when I call everyone else by their first names. I feel like we are something different from theirs. That's why I wanted to call you, as I do with everyone. In their words, you want to place me with the same level as theirs. Well, technically you are the same level. You're not a supervisor. I guess. I refuse. We call Thomas by his first name, for crying out loud, and he's our boss. What? I like the way things are. But if you don't want to make it difficult, then how about I call you by your first name? But why am I not allowed to call you by your first name? Now, you're embarrassed. Why is that? The door opens, making me jump. At the same time, my heart stops beating for a second. Yeah, I was gonna say it was Eric. Standing at the entrance, Eric greets us with an innocent smile of someone that has no idea why he just interrupted. Oh no, he knows. He knows. He's here to play in. Oh, Miss Stark. I was looking for you. Hi, Eric. I need your help with some papers. Come with me to... Excuse me? Eh? It's not polite to demand something from your superior. Of course, the, Mr. Superior, Mr. Tsundere will go butt in with the Yandere. Yandere. I would say you would lose in the fight, Lawrence. You didn't even ask her if she was busy or not. Right, sorry, Miss Stark. Oh, our Tsundere watchdog is guarding us from our Yandere. Are you busy? She is. Eh? Really? Are you doubting my words? Because he's erasing his inner he's listening his Tsundere just turned into Yandere for a moment. Of course not, Mr. Hansen. He has a Yandere sense. I'm just wondering why you're answering for her. Eric whispers the words like a viper spitting its poison. I guarantee it. I still have headcanon that Mr. Hansen warns has Yandere sense. Mr. Hansen's annoying glare becomes darker, transpiring the anger taking over his mind. He doesn't like it when others question his orders. However, this time it doesn't seem to be the only problem. That's not your business. She could help you later. Of course. Then I'll see you later, Miss Stark. Yeah. Not wanting to start an unnecessary scene, Eric bows politely before leaving us behind. I turn my eyes in Mr. Hansen's direction, showing my clear confusion. He has a Yandere sense. I know it. There's no confusion about it. He shakes his head, still staring at the open door. I don't like this boy's behavior. Thomas better train him again, or I will do it myself. What's with that face? He has a Yandere sense. You know I'm not busy. What do you mean? Aren't you talking to me? Yeah, but we can talk again later. Isn't it enough reason for you to say you're busy? I can't believe my ears. Does it mean he yelled at Eric just because he wanted me to stay with him? Why? Because he has a Yandere sense. Giving me a winning smile, Hansen turns back to his work. The butterflies are twirling in delight inside my stomach, but the confusing cloud is still covering my mind. He doesn't even want to talk anymore. He just wants to keep me here. How am I supposed to take this? My heart is still on flames again. I think it's going to leave butterflies. Too clear to ignore. It's past 8 a.m. It's past 8 p.m. I should be home by now, but work got me stuck in the classroom for a few hours more. The exam week is always harsh on both sides, but thankfully it's finally over. The students are exhausted, sad, and mostly annoyed for only remembering the answers now. And the same goes for us. But instead of being annoyed by the question, we're wondering what we did wrong for them. Spending a few extra hours here helped me grade their test. The result wasn't so bad, but could be better. And it will be, and it will. I will work hard to help them next semester. I talk to myself as I walk down the empty hallways. Soon I'll be at home, and I'll get rid of the pain in my neck and the exhaustion from my shoulders. Not this again. Oh yeah, creaking. Someone's behind us. It's our Yandere. I can't help but remember that other night when I was having problems with the printer. However, this time, I feel safer knowing that some teachers are still around. I take a slow steps, trying to reach the entrance as fast as possible. Slowly my body stopped, my eyes widened, seeing a tall, dark silhouette blocking my way. I gulp, praying for the best. Hello? Oh, there he is, our Yandere. Oh gosh, Eric! Miss Stark? What are you doing here? I had some work to do. But what about you? You scared me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Kleinman was having trouble with his emails, so I decided to stay back to help him. I see. But Miss Stark, aren't you working too much? I heard you stayed late for 3 days this week. Yeah, it's been heck lately. But I'm done now, and I will try to rest a bit. Can you promise me that? Yeah, I promise. Good. He smiles. His smile is so lovely. I never thought I would have someone to rely on me as he does. Every day he's around, I feel like I need to act like a responsible adult and protect him. Are you going home, Miss Stark? Yes, gotta get to the bus. Oh, then let me walk you to the bus stop. Thank you. I'm really happy you suggested it. I like to walk home at night, but I don't like to wait for the bus all alone. It feels too dangerous, especially because we have Yandere that we're inviting to go with us. What could go wrong? I stand by my side. We walk out the school. Sitting on the bench with me, Eric waits in silence. The sound of the street isn't not enough to make me feel comfortable. It's just weird. Eric is always lively, fun, and talkative, like a child. The silence feels unusually empty now. Worried, I turn around, only to find his eyes staring at me. I don't even try to hide my surprise, and yet he doesn't say anything. Uncomfortable, I put my hair behind my ear, turn my attention to the street. What are you thinking about, Eric? Eric? I'm trying to guess. Eh? How the heck am I supposed to know that? I don't know. About work? About earlier. Earlier? Yes, the moment when Mr. Hanson was so loud. Oh, that time. It was a bit troublesome, you know. I really need your help. In the end, I didn't meet you later, so he suggested that I had to do it all by myself. Understand what you mean. I was surprised too. Then why didn't you say anything? Eh? Yeah, Miss Stark, why didn't you tell him to shut up? Why didn't you fight it? Because he's a Tsundere. And I kind of want to watch the Tsundere fight the Yandere. It's surprised his words sound so aggressive, but his face showed me such a soft smile. But that's not it. His questions are also troubling me. I didn't ask myself this before, but it's true. Why didn't I say anything? Hanson was taking control of the situation, and I just let him do it. Mr. Hanson didn't give me a choice. As rude as it sounds, Eric is not wrong in his statement. Mr. Hanson didn't give me a choice. Was it for my sake or his own? Our sake, because he knows he has a Yandere sense. Ah, I get it. What? What? Nothing, he. Oh, look. I think your bus is here. Like a switch turned on, his voice became cheerful again. As if nothing of this ever happened. Then you should hurry and go home. Of course. Oh, thank you for staring with me, Eric. It was a pleasure. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you, Miss Stark. I walk inside the bus while Eric stays outside, look at me through the window. His smile looks cold. The light in his eyes seemed to have faded. Averting my eyes, I look at the door. Probably too tired imagining things around me. Take a deep breath, I wait for the bus to take me home. Work parents means research, and a lot of students crying for help. Just another typical week in the teacher's life. Slow steps lead me through the crowded halls as I wonder what I should have for lunch. The day is going smoothly, so I should keep it that way. I'm thinking about eating something light. Oh, also something sweet as a treat for my hard work. That's what I heard too. Me too. Me too. My friend told me that he saw a man walking around the halls the other night. Loud noises inside the empty classroom, all my attention making me stop halfway in the hall. take a peek through the door, find the 3 kids sitting at desk as they talk about something inside. They said that man kept going in and out of classrooms. I wonder if it's our Yandere. Eric. What? Wait, why was your friend at school at night? They forgot their notes and came back to take them. Couldn't that be Mr. Fox? I heard he likes to work overnight. No, they saw Mr. Fox left early that night, but not that man. What the heck? This is serious. Why didn't they say anything to Thomas? Do you think it's a bloodsucker? A vampire? What the heck, kids? Mr. Mitchell told me he saw a bloodsucker once. Of course he would be the one that tells you that. Do you believe that? Kinda. I mean, he wouldn't lie about something like that, right? Technically I haven't done his route yet at all, but I'm gonna guarantee you he would lie about it. He's the one that would be the air quote cool dad. Yes, he would. Do you think the bloodsucker's looking for food? Stop it, it's scary. Well, they took a wrong place. He would probably try to, place that people are there at night. Like a nightclub. Yeah, enough of it. Let's get something to eat. The kids leave the room, not noticing me standing behind the wall. I watch them walk until the small silhouettes disappear from my sight. This is troublesome. Maybe it's a school horror tale or something. Like when the horror tales for like stories for kids in school in Japan, like Hanako-kun. Either way, I should keep my eyes open in case a weird man is breaking into the school. Shaking my head, I go back to my goal. Another day ends. Tonight, I decide to clean up my house to help me clean up my thoughts. I finished correcting all the students' assignments, and my dinner is set on the table. Throwing my back on the couch, I sigh relieved. I never felt so accomplished. Happiness is in the small things. You never learn this when you're adult. You only learn this when you're adult, and realize that having your dishes done makes you smile. Now I should eat my dinner and go to bed. Or maybe I should do something fun. Go to bed anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't overdo it. My back is killing me already. And if I go to bed early, I'll wake up happier. Going back to the kitchen to stretch my body, happy with my final plans. After lunch, Edgar and I decided to stay in the lounge for a little while waiting for our shifts. I asked him to help me with my work since I'm bad with numbers. I hate working with percentages. You could just do a calculator. Seriously, this is so easy. Says the math teacher. Yeah, says the math teacher. I suck at math too. I'm serious. Me too. I was the worst at it when I was at school. I used to fail all my exams. Actually, I passed some of my classes. I just never got. Actually, there's one class where I was the best. It's because everyone else was lazy. No way. Yeah, I remember my parents getting mad at me a few times because of it. Poor baby YN. Oh, my parents don't care at least about the math. At least my mom. I bet you cried a lot during your exams. Oh, shut up. Don't worry. I'm not going to scold you. I'm a nice teacher. I promise to give you extra classes for counting if you're a good girl. You're annoying, Edgar. Interrupting our conversation, Mr. Hanson walks into the room, being welcomed by Edgar's loud laughs. My heart skips a beat when our eyes meet his face. I'm still thinking about what we talked about the other night. My feelings are confusing, and I don't want to just trust my heart on this. Hanson looks at me with the same expression he looks at Edgar. Yet my face is the only one that feels hot. What's up, Lars? Nothing. As always. Hey, listen. Do you know why Yin can't count? Edgar? She can't do punches Edgar. Embarrassed, I jump on over Edgar, covering his mouth in an attempt to shut him up. I don't want Mr. Hanson to look at me, think I'm not good enough. Edgar laughs while I try my best not to look at Hanson's face. I'll just use a calculator. You're a pain. I'm joking. But say, are you good at history at least? Yeah, I am. Personally, I minored in history. I didn't minor in math. Though if you put me near a computer, I could do everything. I could put together a computer. I just can't do the math. Yes. Oh, too bad, Lars. I think I'm the only one giving Miss Stark extras at classes. Edgar, stop! How noisy. Glaring at us, Lawrence catches his stuff and walks out of the room again. Okay, time to punch Edgar. For a moment, we only looked at each other, trying to understand why he's so angry. What was that? No idea. I took a look at the table in the center, find something that calls my attention. Ah, he forgot his book. Better take it to him. Or else we'll have to deal with a grumpier Hanson later. I'll do it. Be back in a minute. Good girl. Running out of the lounge, I find Mr. Hanson walking through a few kids in the halls. Mr. Hanson! He stops, turning around at the sound of my voice. He's still wearing the same annoyed expression, and somehow I feel like he's watching me from above, as he used to do when we first met. Catching my breath, I stand in front of him. It feels a bit weird to be around him after that conversation. His last words still stir the feelings in my heart, and makes me wonder if he's playing with me. He didn't say anything about his feelings, but neither did he seem to want to leave me alone. Mr. Hanson, you forgot your book. Oh, he's mad. Because he's a Tsundere. Eh? I'm impressed you noticed it. I thought you were too busy having fun with Mitchell. That's not it. We were just fooling around. Yes, like two annoying kids. I thought you were better than this, Miss Stark. What? I didn't do anything wrong. Mitchell caused it. Yes, you did. I just don't compute. What is this? Don't tell me he's jealous of me. Jealous yeah, because he's too soon there. You enjoy spending your time with Mitchell that much. I do. Does it mean you like him? What? No! Just like a sibling. What are you saying? You don't like to spend time with him too? Of course not. And, do you like spending time with me? I thought he would answer it as fast as possible, fast as before, and make me feel bad, but no. It's It's always interesting to be around you. I enjoy it quite a lot. My heart leaps in my chest, almost making my body move away from from Hanson. Does he like to have fun with me or make fun of me? Both. Smirking, he takes a step closer. I can assume you feel the same about me. Interesting. I'll keep it in mind. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go. I hope to see you again later. Yes. And please stay away from Mitchell. Stay away from everyone. What? Moving apart, he turns back, walking down the hall. I didn't realize I was holding back my breath until I noticed the black dots in my eyes. He's confusing me again. Shaking my head aside to go back to the lounge. I'm stuck in the school after work again, but this time I'm not here for work. This time I'm going to the library to look for a new story to lose myself in. Lately I've been reading a lot, and it makes me feel good. I'm making my own list of favorites, and I can't wait to share it with someone. I walk inside the large room with a smile hanging in my lips as in a thick book in my hand. The place is empty like every night. Not even the receptionist is here. You mean librarian? It makes me feel like I'm in a lost temple with plenty of time on my hands. Leaving the book over the reception desk, I walk straight to the romance section. Looking at the shelf makes me realize that are many titles I haven't checked yet. This situation makes me feel a bit indecisive about which book I should take tonight. The other day, I talked to Mr. Hanson about it, and he told me not to waste time reading the covers. Just choose the one that calls to your eyes the most. Every story is worth your time. There's some stories worth your time more, though. There's some that you might put and it'll be... Oh, you go look at the cover and it was boring. His love for fiction stories is something you'd expect from him. And probably look at... Because I remember picking up a book. This looks interesting. It was actually an adult book in elementary school. It was boring to me. Especially in my age group. Remembering his words makes me smile again. I don't know why, but I feel happy to share something with him. Take a book in hand, I glance at the description in back, feeling the cold cover of my skin. The sound of quiet footsteps calls my eyes to the hall. I tilt my head to the side, seeing a figure standing in the front desk. I think the librarian's back. I'll decide on a book and then go there to talk to her. Not giving much care about it, I turn back to my decisions. I think I should take a Finn book this time. A light story even. What's going on? The sound of heavy footsteps running forces me to look back. I put the book back on the shelf when I see that I'm alone in the library again. The Bloodsucker story is the first thing that comes to my mind. Then we go get a romance novel about vampires. I feel stupid, but we get Twilight. I feel stupid, but I can't help feeling so scared. Silence surrounds me once again. I take a few steps between the gaps in the shelves, hugging my body, expecting to see something weird behind it. Slowly my body freezes on the spot. My lips turn dry, and I feel my heart throbbing under my skin. There's a shadow at the door. A human-shaped figure with no face is looking in my direction, watching my every move quietly. Instinctively, I hold my breath, not daring to blink until I can make sense of what I'm seeing. But there's nothing for me to understand. It would make no sense for someone that works here to do this. Are you sure about that? And it would be too stupid to believe it's a ghost. And yet, I shake at the thought of both things. Hello? Can I help you? Hearing my own voice zoning into a huge, empty room is hideous. Reminds me that I'm all alone in the skull, and maybe I'm imagining things where there's nothing to see. It's hard to think straight with all the senses sending danger alerts to my brain. The silence eats me from inside, extending the dreadful feeling crawling through my stomach. Lick my lips. I steady my breathing and try to talk again. Once again. Are you a student? Did something happen? Are you alright? The shadow moves fast, vanishing in the hallway before I can finish my question. For a moment, my mind goes blank, but then I realize I'm not imagining things. This thought is enough to turn my body stiff like a rock. Just as quickly, the footsteps disappear, and I'm once again alone in the silence. Did he go downstairs? Wait, this is a one-story room? Story school? Whoever that was, he is giving me time to decide whether to go home or stay here. Well, did we know it? Did we know it was a like? All right, forget about the book. Time to go home. Do we already know who the person is? Terrified, I run back to the desk, grab my purse and phone. This may be the guy the kids were talking about their day. Once I'm very far away from here, I'll call Thomas and tell him about it. Grab my fears down my throat. I run into the hallway, giving no chance to meet the shadow again. The halls are empty, like always. However, it doesn't feel like any ordinary night. I take a step carefully, afraid to make a sound, and bring back the attention in those dark eyes from before. The door is just a few steps away from me, but every step gets slower with fear. I can't see anyone, but I know something is lurking from the corners, a strange feeling that seems familiar to me. Timid by my thoughts, I decide to run to the door and leave this nightmare behind. Walking to the streets didn't feel like any better, but at least now I don't feel claustrophobic. The night is cold, and the moon is hiding behind the clouds. There's no cars in the street, keeping the light shining on my face. However, it's not enough to make me feel safe. As if this whole situation was not enough, now I'm standing all alone at the bus stop. Please don't be late. Please, please. Hugging my bag, I silently pray for the bus to arrive faster. I should have gone home with Christy. She had a feeling something bad was going to happen, and we didn't listen. Why do I never listen to her when we should? Because I have a feeling we're gonna end up. Strong hands grab me by my mouth and hips, pull me forcefully into an empty, dark alley. It takes me a minute to connect the dots and understand what's happening, but once I make sense of it, my body starts moving on its own. I bite his finger as hard as I can in an attempt to surprise them. I really tried to make him let go of me, but the anger and the frustration took over my heart. No one has the right to make me go through such a terrifying situation. No one could play with me like that. I sink my teeth deeper, drawing blood out of his skin. Crap. His voice weeps, surprised to see me fight. I feel his grip breaking. I don't give him time to think. This is my chance to fight and go home safely. Taking advantage of his weakness, I moved my elbow back, hitting his ribs hard enough to hear him grasp for air. A muffled, painful moan hits my ear as I fought against his body to let me go of me. He uses his grip of me, giving me enough time to take a few steps back. As soon as I turn around to position my body for defense and see whose face this is. Anger and fear drain away from when I see the golden eyes shining in the streetlights. What? You, why? Good evening, Miss Stark. Are Yandere? He smiles bitterly, rolling his tongue on the bite mark on his lips, his finger. We definitely gave him a good one. I'll bite harder. He smiles, even through his eyes are filled with pain. My bones tremble under my skin. What are you doing? No answer is scarier than hearing the truth. I turn my gaze to the street for a second, seeing the bus waiting for me there. For a second, a single moment of carelessness. Just enough time for him to react. We definitely ticked off the Yandere. His fingers grab my wrist tight, hurrying me as punishment for hurting him. This time he doesn't give me time to fight, hitting my body against the wall and taking a loud groan out my lungs. I didn't want to do this, Miss Stark, but he hurt me too, it's only fair. Well, you kinda grabbed me, took me, covered my mouth, grabbed me, and took me in the alleyway. Mine is called self-defense, even though he probably shouldn't bite someone. He did put his hand near our mouth, and it is a good weapon when you're panicking. You hurt me too, it's only fair. Eric, please, let's talk. I think we had enough talk. I think we've talked enough already. Listen to me. Save your breath, Miss Stark. After all, you have no choice but to come with me tonight. The last thing I remember is fingers touching my forehead gently before he grabs my hair and hits my head against the wall. And that was, Words is bad in. Just text someone. It wouldn't hurt to spend some time bothering someone. And I know exactly who. Good evening, Mr. Hanson. What do you want? Didn't I tell you not to text me here unnecessarily? Wanting to talk to you is not unnecessary. Why do you insist on spending time with me? Maybe I like to hear you being rude because you're different from theirs. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Maybe I like a Tsundere once in a while. I have no idea how to answer this. Can't you bother someone else? I can, but I won't. Really? Yes. I mean, the other teachers are online now. Do you talk to them here too? Is this the same reason you talk to me? Why are you asking me that? Just curious. If it's the same, then you should go talk to them. Well, if it's different, then you should only talk to them. Wouldn't it be enough? I thought you said you didn't like to talk to anyone out of the group chat. I'm willing to make a subject for you, if you do the same for me. Okay. Interesting. You could talk to them at school, but keep this place only for me. Then, what is it that you want to talk about? I finished reading the book you recommended. Oh, and you're ready to present me your assignment? I wrote an actual essay for you. It proceeds to actually write the essay in on the text. Should I send it to you? Yes. I'll read for it later. Okay. I just want to say I loved it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. More Rex from you. I mean, recommendations, he wouldn't get like that. Word. Miss Stark, I realize you want to be close to me, but you should be careful with the things you say. Words have power, and your obedience is calling for my control. I will give you time to think about it. I have to go. Have a nice day. How am I going to sleep now? Staring at my phone screen, I rest my hand on my chest, feeling my heart beating too fast. What's this supposed to mean? Does he want me to stay away, or is he letting me know it's too late to go? Both. Why am I excited about this? So, if you do the romance route and go to the library, he does a recommendation. After lunch, Edgar and I decided to stay in the lounge for a bit. We waited for our shifts. Okay, we are gonna skip this one until here. After talking too much about books with Mr. Hanson, I start to take a liking to some romance books, romance stories. He has changed my mind about many things, and now I think this is my new favorite genre. Lately, I've been reading a lot, and it's making me feel good. Okay, we're changing. However, all the fears vanish from my heart when I see Mr. Hanson standing in the door with a confused expression on his face. He's so it's not Eric now, it's Hanson. He's looking at the halls as if he just saw a ghost. My heart jumps in my chest, waking up the butterflies in my stomach. He hasn't seen me yet. Should I say something, or should I just pretend I didn't see him? Wait, do I want to talk to him? Well, I was thinking about what to do. Mr. Hanson shakes his head, walking inside the library. I didn't give myself time to pay attention to his face, just run back to the shelf from before. What do I do? He's coming. Get a book. Pretend to be reading quick. Stark. Oh, hi, Mr. Hanson. I didn't see you here. Yes, I just arrived. I see. What now? Why is he looking so annoyed at me? How long have you been here? I don't know, probably a few minutes. Mumbling, he turns his gaze to the door. For a long minute, he only stares at just like solving a jigsaw puzzle. What's wrong? Forget, I'm probably imagining things. His eyes show me concern I have never seen before. I can't deny that I'm disappointed to hear him decide not to talk about what's on his mind. It makes me wonder if I'm still not worth his trust. He takes a deep sigh, whipping his bag on the desk. What are you reading? A serious expression rests on his face, but there's a hint of cold in his voice. Trying to ignore what happened, I look at the book in my hand. What's this? Where's the title? It's upside down, Miss Stark. Oh, you got me. What are you doing here? I swear I came here to read. If you're saying it with such a loud voice, you You would make me not believe you. I'll try to believe it this time. Now mind if I tag along? Suit yourself. Actually, yes, because we would be saved by our Yandere from our Tsundere that has a Yandere sense. It's just us again. But I don't feel suffocated. Like two different creatures sharing the same sacred ground, we silence our mouths, letting our minds wander comfortably. I hold my head down, staring at the book in my hand, trying to hide the silly smile on my lips from him. It's funny how such a cold man can make me feel so warm inside. Did you read the last book I recommended? His voice softly calls out to me. It's calm, quiet, and heartfelt. I look up, but he's not looking at me. Yes, you were right about the story. It was deeper and had a lot more emotional than I expected. I was so amazed I finished reading it in 2 days. I see. I got so excited to talk about the book that I forgot we were standing so close. When I opened my eyes, I saw beautiful emerald eyes over me. I'm surprised. I hold back my tongue, my breath, and my ability to think. He stares at me in silence, like a camera recording my expression in his mind. I didn't even know he was listening to me. I didn't even remember what I was talking about either. Take this one. What? I looked down, seeing him handing me a book with a red cover. It's a forbidden love story. It has a stronger passion than the last one, something that I'm not sure you would handle. Oh, I'll handle it. Mr. Hansen doesn't notice how close he is to me, but I do, and my body does as well. I can't even hold the book properly in my hands now. What's wrong? No, nothing. Are you nervous about being alone with me? No. Actually, quite happy right now. Seeing that we put the bad in first, maybe. Why? I don't remember scolding you yet. That's what's making me nervous. You're too nice and too close lately. Then why would you rather have me yelling at you? No. It's just I don't know how I should be talking all that you are giving me. I think I didn't make myself clear enough. Eh? I don't think you did at all. He takes a step closer, leaning over me. Surprised, I try and move backward. I feel when his hand lands on my back, pulling me closer to his waist. Since the day I saw you, I have known something different, something I didn't understand. A crush, and it's been bothering me. How such a thing exists. How could I not know how to deal with you? His face moved near, almost touching his nose on mine. I hold my breath back. I refuse to avert my eyes. You fear me, Miss Dark. You make me want to take you, unravel you, and warn about every little secret you're hiding. Talking to you feels like finding a book I've never read before. But I want it so bad. He spills anger in every word as if he hates me. But he holds me so close, so tender, as if he loves me. I've been spending so much time with him. I'm enjoying every minute of it. It's also true that my heart flutters when he teases me. And I indeed want him to do everything he said he would do. I want him, but I'm afraid of touching it. The decision is yours. But I want you to know, if you make me wait longer, I may not be able to control it. What, you would harass me? Hansen let go of my body. He takes a step back, closes his eyes, and turns to a shelf. I take one step back, forcing my body to move away from the feeling connecting us. He's given me time to go and think about it one last time. Laying the book against my chest, I walk out of the room, not daring to look back. Days have passed since the night Hanson confessed his feelings to me. It was the most straightforward and harsh confession I have ever received. Something that only Mr. Hanson could do. And yet I couldn't make a decision and control my own feelings. Deep in my heart, I know I wanted to be with him. However, in my mind, my voices ask me if I'm ready to face the outcome of this decision. Yes, we are. Mr. Hanson's rude, possessive man. He's neither easy to talk to nor to understand. Well, he's a Tsundere, that is my understanding, and still I feel safe, wanted, and loved when I'm around him. Why am I making this so complicated? Well, because he makes it complicated? Can't I just assume my feelings for him already? I can't, and I know why. In my first week, I told Christy that I didn't want to fall in love because I wasn't ready to feel the pain that comes with it. I still am not ready to be worried about him. When it gets late from work, I'm not ready to look at his face and feel my heart burst every day. I'm not ready to love him until I get sick. And of course, I'm not ready for it at all to end someday. I don't want to repeat history. I don't think he does either. But I also don't want to let it go because I'm scared. I still want the flames he has set on my heart to die out. I still don't want the flames he has set on my heart to die out. Maybe in this time to give love another try. What is this? Is someone here? In the past class time, all the students have already cleared their halls. No one's supposed to be here but me. Suspicious of what it might be, I get up from my desk and walk to the door. Slowly, I come closer to the entrance, carefully tilting my head to the side. You! Oh my gosh. Hi, Miss Stark. I was looking for you. Gosh, you need to stop walking on your tiptoes all the time, Eric. You're going to give me a heart attack someday. Sorry about it. Eric doesn't seem to care about my complaints. In fact, he seems more worried about the thoughts in his head. For someone who's always trying so hard to please everyone, I can't deny that his reaction makes me feel a little uneasy. Well, I think it's for a good reason. Whatever he's thinking, it must be something important to him. Then how can I help you? I wanted to ask you something. Sure. What are you doing with Mr. Hanson in the library the other night? Mr. Hanson has a Yandere scent, and you're the Yandere, so he's protecting me. There. For a moment, my blood stopped running in my veins. I couldn't hear it in my heart beating. It can't be talking about that night. I remember hearing Mr. Hanson alone in the library, and there was no one in the halls on my way back. Gulping my worries, I did my best to talk to him and not show the fear in my eyes. What night? Oh, no way. Are you going to pretend now? No, don't make it hard for you. You know what I'm talking about. Just answer me. Book recommendation? His smile is cold. His eyes show me nothing but content. Shadows set claws my heart, making it hard to breathe. How can he know about it? Take a step back. I start to make up a excuse and a plan to get out of here. We were talking about looking for books. Mr. Hanson's helping me with a project for my students. It's not wise to play dumb, Miss Stark. Especially not when we're all alone here and I have this classroom's key on me.
Well, if you walk me in with you, I am going, this is biology classroom. Do we have, scalpels for, dissecting frogs? Because that's my weapon now.
Where are you? Before I can finish my line and understand what's happening around me, Eric takes a step closer. His face comes near. His body cages me against a desk. Wire hammers against my chest loudly, making it hard for me to hear everything. I'm disappointed, Miss Stark. I thought you were smarter than this. Now, if you are not going to tell me the truth, I'll have to take it from him. Danger, horror, pain, all of those feelings are throbbing against my skin. Eric smiles, delighted to see the fear in my eyes. Him? Yes, that old man. I want to hear him talk about this and that, and this and then. I will make him regret it. What? He isn't joking. Not with a face like that. He wants to see someone suffering. But why? Why did we do so wrong? What did we do so wrong? Taken by the wave of anger and frustration, I saw my hands against his chest. I just wanted to run out of here and make sure Mr. Hansen's alright. What the heck is wrong with you? Get away from me! But I can deal with Mr. Hansen later.
Well, I'm gonna get the scalpel and I'm going to go, imitate Ghostface with it. First, I want to make sure no one comes near you again.
Me? Yes, Miss Stark. After all, you are the reason I'm here. Oh, I guess you didn't notice before. But it's okay. No hard feelings. I'll have time to talk about it. I will have time to talk about it now. So please, stop struggling and just come with me. Get the frick away from her.
Clarence! Our Tsundere of Yandere sense. His Yandere sense is tingling. Mr. Hansen comes from behind Eric, yanking his shoulder back, hard enough to make the boy take 3 steps back from me.
This gives Hansen time to put himself between Eric and me. I couldn't see his face, but it's okay. Having him is enough to give me strength and not succumb to fear. In an attempt to tell Hansen that I'm here, I hold onto his coat sleeve and I stand behind, staring at Eric's surprised eyes. What the crap are you doing here? I thought you said you were going home. I said that because I knew you would believe it.
And I have a sense. I have Yandere sense. It's like a spider sense. I knew there was something wrong with you since the day I saw you at the library, but I didn't expect it to be so bad.
What are you talking about? That night when we talked, I caught him hiding behind the shelves when we came in. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to scare you. But now I see I was wrong. Why are you always on my frickin'... Why are you always on my frickin' way?
Because he's basically Spider-Man, but he has a Yandere sense. I saw her first. I worked hard to get here. I had been working in this frickin' school just because of her. He's been a Yandere since I was in college, huh?
I'm the only one that can make Wyatt happy. I fell in love with her first. You don't love her, you're just sick. How dare you? I'm done with your bothering us. What? Eric's breath is getting ragged. His whole body is shaking angry. However, he doesn't dare to take a step closer. No matter how much he wants to act, he's still afraid of Hansen. And he's right to be. I take a quick look at my side. The man standing here doesn't show a single emotion in his face.
I'll give you a choice. I'm not going to say anything about this to Thomas as long as you walk away from here and never come back. Nothing bad will happen to you. Are you friending me? Well, you friend me, so yeah. No, I'm being nice. But if you dare show up in front of her again, I swear I'll break your bones. And I will get Ray to help you. And Thomas. And everyone. Now, this is a threat. I see Eric gulping, trying hard not to run. Hansen doesn't say anything. He glares at the boy, waiting for the final answer. I will go. But you better watch out. You never know when something may happen to you, Mr. Hansen. Well, we're gonna check your food. I'm not afraid of you. For a moment, Eric hesitated to leave. He only takes a step back. Then, after all this time, his eyes find my face again. His fear is gone again, the light and the life in his eyes, too. He smiles and finally runs out of the classroom. My legs almost give in as the tension fades away from the room. This whole situation is too creepy, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to deal with it right now. I should try and move away from Mr. Hansen, but as soon as I let go of his sleeve, I feel his hand pull me closer. His arms wrap around my body, enveloping me in his warmth. My heart races again, but this time the feeling is lighter and more fulfilling. His sweet scent takes over me, helping me calm down my breathing. Mr. Hansen? He looks at me, a mixture of anger and doubt clouding his eyes. I'm so sorry. I should have known better. Why are you apologizing? You saved me from whatever Eric had in mind. Kidnapping? I can't do this anymore. I don't know what I'll do if something like this happens again. I don't know. I don't want you getting hurt. This is all I needed to hear to feel safe again. Mr. Hansen makes me feel all the things I wanted to forget I could feel. He makes it hard for me to ignore the love my heart's sinking. Then don't leave me again, ever again. What? I've been thinking about what you said that night and about my feelings. I wasn't sure what to do until now. When Eric made me feel, what Eric made me feel and what you made me feel is something I can't ignore anymore. I made up my mind, and I want to be with you. As my words start to make sense in his mind, his eyes slowly widen. I know this is not the best time to make this confession, but I don't know if I had the courage to do it later. Mr. Hansen makes me feel safe. He makes me feel just right, and somehow he entices me and my feelings to come to life. It takes him a few moments to react, but soon I see the surprise leaving his eyes, giving room to another strong emotion feeling to come to the surface. Violently, he pushes me against the wall, pinning me under his body. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm done with playing games. Now I want to make you mine and let everyone know that they should never not come near you. Because I'm a Yandere too. I'm not just a Tsundere, I'm Yandere. But you don't want... What? You want to do it here? And right now. His face comes closer, and before I rouse it, our lips are already devouring one another. Love, passion, anger, it all comes together. At our hungry hearts seek what has been missing inside of us. This potion of colors and feelings take over my mind. It's strange to feel my body melting his hand, and yet feel so good about it. Hansen slowly pulls it back, looking deeply into my eyes. I won't leave you alone ever again. I promise you I'll protect you from him.
from anyone that tries to harm you. He speaks softly, with loud words. His warm breath on my skin, and his needy eyes engrave my face in his memories. I feel his tender fingers caressing my cheeks. Tell me to trust him. Tell me that that pain will be gone and our love will bloom. The blood overflowing my lips reaches my eyes. I don't even need to give him an answer for him to understand what my heart has already decided. Now be a good girl and give yourself to me. Let this old heart reward you with the love you deserve. It's been weeks since I confessed my feelings to Mr. Hanson, but to my surprise, our life hasn't changed much. We work together, we go to meetings, and we still spend our time quietly in the lounge like we always do. Nothing has changed. But there's a reason for that. After all the traumatic events, we decided not to tell anyone about our relationship, at least not until we make sure Eric is no longer a problem. We haven't seen Eric since that day he attacked me in school. Isn't coming to work, and no one seems to know where he is. Thomas was frustrated to have to deal with another runaway situation, and everyone was nervous, making theories about what could have happened. But only we knew the truth. What we saw and what we did was never brought to light, and it should stay that way to keep everyone safe. Right now, Mr. Hanson and I are keeping our eyes on every update about the situation. We talk often and hide nothing from each other. Well, I should have always told Thomas. We don't know when or if Eric is going to attack, but this time we will be ready to cover each other's backs. But even understanding our situation, it doesn't mean it's easy to hide our relationship from everyone. Think about it now. Take a look around the room. Mr. Hanson staying next to the table, with Edgar and Leonard are sitting with me. People say it's a sign to have a secret relationship, but it's all lies. They don't know how painful it is to have the person you love in the same room as you and not be able to hold his hand. They don't know how bad it feels to lie to your friends. I really want Christy to be the first to know, since she encouraged me the most. But I'm not lying to her. But I am lying to her all the time now. It's hard to find time to spend together when we need to hide it. All the work and our own restrictions have been getting the best of us lately. It's been 2 weeks since we could have some private time. I'm missing him. I know I could talk to him to come to my house. Ask him to come to my house, but I don't know if I should disturb his work. And I don't know if he's feeling the same. Wyatt, are you right? Huh? Your face is pretty red right now. I'm fine. You're also looking a bit out of it today. Maybe the weather's messing up with your blood pressure. You have no idea. No, mean it. I'm fine. Just a bit tired. Thinking of the person we love. Don't look at me like that. You know it's your fault. He just has a smirk. Here's, drink some water. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. How can I feel bad when everyone is honestly worried about me? It's fine that most of the time, I feel like I'm the only one feeling this way. Mr. Hanson doesn't care about what others say or think. He always minds his own business. Maybe it's just me having a tiny teenager inside me that wants to brag about relationship because I'm so happy. I guess I'm still not old enough to act like an adult. I'm glad he's here to keep my feet on the ground. So, what do you say, Lars? Breaking the current of my thoughts and putting an end to the pressure around me, Edgar speaks up, tapping his hands on the table. We're, we, we are almost all at the end of the school year. And that means we have more free time. And I think it would be fun for... No. Let me finish it. It would be fun for Santa Luca boys to go out together. Boys, really? Okay, boys and our elder. Okay, that's kind of funny. You are not going to convince him if you keep insulting him. But I am serious. I want to help Lars not to waste his life at home with boring stuff. And what do you mean boring? I have work to do. That's not what I'm saying. Edgar grumbles, dropping his shoulders, completely defeated by the fatigue of the discussion. Mr. Hanson, on the other hand, just stares down at him with eyes that demand him to stop his childish attitude. I know how Edgar's attempt to drag everyone together annoys Mr. Hanson, but I can't hide my smile when I see them interacting. Mr. Hanson and Edgar are the group parents who take action at opposite poles, both worried about everyone, but for different reasons. After a long silence that made Leonard more uncomfortable than Edgar, Mr. Hanson sighs loudly, shake his head. I will be busy this weekend. The smile on my face dissolved at the same time as words make sense in my head. He didn't say anything, just being busy. Some days ago, when I asked him about his plans, he said he saw how eager I was to spend some time with him, and he didn't say it. Because of that, I made plans, got my expectations high, and even searched for a quiet place for us to hang out. But now we'll be busy. Seriously? Yeah, being Pacific Gunner. Can't you just skip one bingo night? Mitchell. Mad. Of course. Man, you're no fun. Because it is kind of insulting. Guess it's just us. Like always. I try not to let the disappointment show in my face, but it's almost like my heart wants him to know it. The bell rings, a long echo above our heads. I'm staring at the table, hearing Edgar still trying to convince him. Leonard says a few words to me, and I only smile. In the corner of my eye, I see Hanson grabbing his books and walking out of the room, not even glancing at me. I feel weirdly lonely now. This is the worst part of this relationship. Work is over, and the night is finally here. And this is such a lonely night. I recently noticed I became more grumpy and needy. They say that living with other people affects your personality. I just didn't expect it to be so fast. I didn't hate it because it shows how close we are, but it makes me want to be with him even more. Shaking my head, I stand up, walking towards the windows. Being alone in the lounge gives me room to take a breather and put my head in place. Usually, when I walk outside, I search the sky, but this time I was searching for the parking lot. Looking at his car from afar reminds me of the days he brought me to work after spending the night in his house. The lights are always peaceful and comforting, sometimes no one would expect from the cold-hearted man. Smiling at myself, I feel better thinking about it. I'm the only one who has seen this side of him. Shouldn't be pouting so much. Mr. Hampton's also doing his best, and I know he's going through a lot just like me. Hopefully he won't mind me texting him tonight. It won't be long to fill the void in my chest, but at least it will help me sleep. Slight sound calls my attention back. My eyes search at the entrance, my heart turns cold. Hanson walks in, but stops for a second, seeing me alone to get here. After a blink or two, he closes his door and walks to his locker. Shaking my head to cool down the surprise, I try to act normal. Good evening, Mr. Hanson. Good evening.
It's funny, we're dating. We still call Mr. Hanson though. His voice was loud, so tired. Like when he was talking to Edgar. It was soft and affectionate, despite his face showing the same serious expression as ever. Staying by the window, I turned my gaze to the sky, pretending not to feel my shaky hands. Just agreeing is enough to make my heart ache for more. I closed my eyes, taking a breath. Before I could fully calm down, I felt arms wrapping around my waist. Mr. Hanson? I finally got you alone. He whispers in my ear, voice lighter with less need. My legs tremble to feel my body pressing against his as his breath burns my cheek. I have been holding back for so long. That single touch is enough to make me weak. I was dying to have you in my arms. His lips run down my nipple, tracing his way with his nibbles. I need to bite my lip to express a moan. It's not fair to have you all to myself. No matter how hard his toll back, the time we have been away is screaming louder than our good senses. It's not about the carnal need, but the feeling of being together that we have been longing for. It's love itself, something I didn't know would be so intense in my life. I want to turn and kiss him and feel the loneliness with his love, but instead, I only intertwine my fingers with his above my waist. In a glimpse, I see the car still parked in the parking lot. My heart almost stops when I realize someone could still walk in and see us. We should stop it. The hearse may still come in. I know. And yet he doesn't let go. Instead, he rests his forehead against my head, holding my hands tenderly. Hanson doesn't have to say anything to let me understand the weight pressing in his heart right now. It hurts my mind too, but that's the consequences of our decisions. Take a deep breath. He leans back, still hugging my waist, giving us room to look at each other. I don't want to cause her trouble, but it's hard to resist you. And that's the problem with being away for too long. I'm also suffering, okay? And that will get us in trouble. You're really adorable when you're honest. I'm serious. I know. Then come home with me tonight. But you told Edgar you were busy this weekend. Yes, with you. You could have told me that. You speak so naturally about it. That for a moment I feel stupid. But no matter how much I repeat this conversation in my mind, nothing he said will give me a clue that this was his intention from the beginning. I wish I could say, why didn't you tell me that sooner? But I can't bring myself to be mad right now. Oh, I see. So that's why you're so sad. His ear tone becomes soft, almost sarcastic when he sees my reaction change. So Mr. Hanson leans closer to my ear, giving me no time to think. You really can't wait anymore, can you? Mr. Hanson! Our present time as a couple is fleeting. Before I finish my speech, we hear footsteps in the hallway, forcing us to move away. I'm used to complaining about the loneliness of only seeing him from afar, but that loneliness is nothing compared to letting him go after feeling his warmth on my skin. He knows that too. Just a bit more, okay? He flashes me a timid smile, letting go of my hand as I nod silently. The door opens just in time for Mr. Hanson to walk away and pretend to be looking for something. Edgar, Christy, and Marcus walk in, laughing and discussing something.
Their joyful smile voices fill the room, pushing us far apart. Hey, you're two already here? Good. Now we just need to find Leo. Yeah, what's going on? It's Friday, girl. We're planning to go out together into this new pub. Oh, sounds fun. Yep, so Miss Stark, what do you say about being my partner tonight? What? Wait, since when are we supposed to have pairs? Since Chrissy decided to bring her boyfriend. For real? Are you guys friends with him? Kinda, we talked a few times. Yep, and he's free tonight, so I invited him too. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know he liked to party. Oh, he will be fine. He got me by his side, you know? Of course. I'm not ready to watch Christy getting all lovey-dovey with that guy. I need a girlfriend already. You get him next time. Come on, let's go out together, Mayan. What's up with you today? You guys always go out together. Yeah, but you know, Christy, she's going to rub your relationship on my face. That's true. Oh gosh, Christy. Why are you whimpering about? Winter and I are going to be alone too. Then you two make a pair. What? No, you're making a pair with me. With him. You really act like his father. What? When? Can you stay with me? Eh? I mean, if it's okay with you. They're all budding out. I'm surprised it's not gonna go Ghostface on everyone. I fired to know they all want me to be there, but that's not what I expected to hear. Why did an invitation turn into such an embarrassing proposal? Come on, Miss Stark. What do you say? All the fuss aside, I know they aren't serious and just want to drag me to party with them. I'm sure it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to something else. I can think about it. I glance at Hanson, staying next to the table. His eyes are watching me with the same cold expression I see every day. He's not going to force me to choose him, but I know he wants to. And to be honest, I want that too. Sorry guys, but I already have plans. You liar. I'm serious. What plans? Work plans. Girl, what? And we are already late. My eyes almost pop out of my face when I hear him answer. His voice ends the suspicion against me and rises a shocked glance in his direction. No way. The first thing that comes to my mind is that now everyone is going to know the truth. Their eyes are staring at me in disbelief, trying to face him, thinking quickly of something to say. Wait, guys! Are you really choosing work over us? Yes. Edgar's question silenced me. I thought they would expect we have a relationship of some sort, but they didn't even consider the possibility, because they think he's just a cold, hard person. They look confused at Hanson, and he just sighs, trying not to roll his eyes. It's hard to believe he's cold, boring personality, just saved us from trouble. She has no choice. I have some important research to do tonight, and she's agreed to give me her assistance to check some facts. Seriously? You refused to go out with us, and now you're dragging her with you? I don't want to hear that from you. With no more patience, are you? Hanson grabs his books, placing his bag on his shoulder. Now, if you excuse us. Stopping hard, he leaves the room without looking back. I rush to pack my stuff and head out after him. I know he grits annoyed if I take too long, but the worries are not enough to take the smile off my face. Why, it's your choice to run with us. Your chance to run with us. Sorry guys, I already made my decision. I can't leave him hanging, you know. Girl, you're too nice for your own good. Alright, don't let that old man work you to the bone. Don't worry, it's not gonna be work. Also, call me if
it's too boring. We'll be up to rescue anytime. Thanks, he, but I think I'll be fine. Have a good night, guys. Not caring about the confused gazes I left behind, I run through the halls, giggling as the tickling of my heart becomes intense. Our ride home was quiet. All excitement from the lounge stayed inside me. Mr. Hanson, on the other hand, didn't show the same reactions. He was distant, and somehow I saw his eyes a hint of annoyance. I'm not sure if he took it personally when everyone ignored our relationship, or if he was just tired of all the noise. Either way, I thought it would be better if I didn't mention anything until we reached his house. Okay, I love his house. Once we crossed the door, he threw his keys at the cabinet. When I walked into the living room, even though this is not my first visit to his house, I get goosebumps. The good kind of goosebumps. His house is just like you expected from a man like Mr. Hanson. Dark walls, antique furniture, and shelves filled with books. So many books. It's like a cozy neighborhood library you love to visit. I placed my bag on the couch, hearing his footsteps coming closer. This time, I didn't forget the books you lent me last week. Maybe just one. Before I could finish my thoughts, he grabs me by the waist, pulling me closer into a hungry kiss. He doesn't give me time to breathe, or to think, or do anything. He only allows me to feel. Feel his hands sliding down my spine. Feel his strong arms locking me closer to his chest. Feel his tongue taking mine under control. He's intense, warm, and harsh, all together, all at once. Mr. Hanson? Wait. I won't. His answer comes like a growl between our kisses. Shivers run down my body. It feels good, but I can't just surrender to him. Maybe he wants to continue what we started in the lounge. That's okay, because I want that too. And something about this is off. Even when he caught us rough, he's still caring, but right now, he's like a starving animal trying to eat me whole. Getting all my strength together, I press my hands to his chest and pull it back. He stops, his eyes turn to mine. His hands hold me tighter. What's wrong? You're not like this. I'm angry. Why? Do you really need to ask? Hearing them all ask you to go out like that got my blood boiling. I hate that I can't tell them to back off. At first, I would stare at him, following his thoughts in the scene unfolding before me isn't even real. As old man spits the bare words with blushing cheeks, it's so consciously and unexpectedly cute. I should be worried about his feelings, but it's kind of funny to kind of find it funny. It's suffocating that I can't make you mine. He growls, turning his face to the side, ashamed of himself. From where I am, I can feel his heart beating fast. He's mad, confused, and breathless. In an attempt to call him back to the moment, I pull his face to my hands, slightly forcing him to look at me. But I'm already yours. Silence I could see in his eyes, a reflection of his head going empty. It takes a moment, 10 seconds. It takes about 10 seconds, and a lot of effort not to laugh for my words to make sense to him. He's just rebooting. Finally, I feel his fingers loosing around my waist. I see his shoulders slowly relax. The things I want to do to you when you say that. Take a deep breath. He rests his forehead on mine. Mr. Hanson's quiet type. Everyone looking at him would say he's cold and heartless. I used to say that too. But once you get into his heart, you realize he's warm, too much for his own good.
and his feelings are not as stable as it looks, but most of the time he can't calm down when something's bothering him. The flames of his heart are always burning high, and sometimes it ends up hurting him. Sorry, I think I let it get to my head. I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. Was that why you were so quiet in the car too? Yes. Gosh, Mr. Hanson, you should talk to me. You know I can't understand everything just by just looking at your face. There's no reason to talk about it. It was not a big deal, but God, Mitchell gets on my nerves. You know he's just joking, right? Yes, and I hate it. Giggling at how sweet he sounds when he's jealous across his face. Is there anything I can do to help you feel better? You. The loud bark surprises us both, forcing our attention to turn to the left. Staying close to the kitchen door, a tall black dog carelessly looks at us. Oh, good evening, Hades. Oh, he has a dog too. A dog. That's Hades, a middle-aged Doberman and Mr. Hanson's best friend. He's quiet, observant, and very intimidating, quite similar to someone I know. Right here? The first time I visited the place, my soul almost left my body when I saw this dog in the hallway at night. Looking at me like he's going to take my soul. Mr. Hanson assures me that Hades will never hurt anyone without his orders, which made me question if he would do it for a reason. Probably protect. Hesitantly, Mr. Hanson let go of me, taking a step to the side and walking towards the dog. Standing behind, I watch him kneel and pat his head gently. Did you have a good day? This is the type of dog you would expect from him, and yet you would never expect to see a man talking to him in such a adorable way. Resting my chin to my head, on my head, I quietly watch him, for my heart beat happily. It's hard to believe the old man has so many sides, but I'm even more surprised to know I keep falling for every part of it. Stretching his neck, Hanson takes a peek to the kitchen and shortly turns back to me. Wyan, do you mind checking his bowl? Sure, thank you. I need to check the backyard. He stands up as I smile, try not to show my nervousness at being alone for the first time with his dog. Be nice, Hades. Give me a final warning. Hanson heads out. Hades watches him go, and as soon as his figure disappears, he turns back to me. It made me imagine, but the way he looks at my face tells me he's mad because lately I'm stealing his father's attention. Laughing at my own stupid thoughts, I shake my head. Come on, Hades, let's check your food. He waits for me to start walking before he can follow me. Yet he keeps a short distance and watches me carefully. I can't avoid thinking about Mr. Hanson when I first met. You are just like him, you know. As soon as we reach the kitchen, I see an empty bowl on the floor. I look around, unsure what to do, when suddenly I hear Mr. Hanson walk inside. Come near the window, I shout at him. Mr. Hanson, is it alright if I fill his bowl? Of course, food is in the second cabinet to the left. Okay. Be careful. Just be careful. When he says that, I can't help but be worried. I have read before that dogs are quite sensitive about their foods. They will attack if they feel a friend because it's a moment of vulnerability. Remembering it now, I turn my eyes to Hades. He's standing in the doorway like a guard. He's a beautiful dog, but I know I would appreciate him more if I wasn't so focused on looking for his mouth of sharp teeth. I can't wait for Mr. Hanson to come back and feed him. I can wait for Mr. Hanson to come back and feed him, but I don't want to do it on my own. And I know I'll feel bad if I don't do it.
I want Mr. Hanson to know I can help him, even in small tasks like this. And of course, I want to get close to Hades. This is the only way to make him stop seeing me as a competition for his father's attention. Slowing my concern down my throat, I opened the cabinet, grabbing his food. Kneeling down close to his bowl, I opened the package and quickly poured a good amount inside it. Hades doesn't move. His eyes watch my every move closely. Hanson told me I should not feed him, and I should not fear him, and always show confidence if I want him to respect me. I try to do it, but it's hard to keep my eye contact when he's so intimidating. The bowl's filled up. I take it as my cue to move away. Calmly I stand up, take a few steps back. For a moment he only stares at it, but soon enough, curiosity and hunger forces him to make a move. He walks closer, suspiciously smiling at every corner of it. Suddenly, he looks up, asking me, what is this in his eyes. It's all good, Hades. Mr. Hanson brought it for you. As if he couldn't understand my words, he turns his attention to the red bowl again. Carefully takes a bite, then another. Thank God. What's wrong? Oh, look, Hades is eating. Mr. Hanson walks quietly, crosses arms. He leans on the doorway, looking at us. For a moment, he's only watches his dog eating, with a curious expression resting on his face. He's opening up to you. Shaking my head, unsure about it, I walk closer, laying on his shoulder. Do you really think so? I think he's judging me just now. Trust me. Hades doesn't eat in front of anyone but me. This is nice. This is a nice sign. That's good. He's a stubborn old dog. Give him time to show his feelings. He sounds just like you. My comment was enough to wipe the smile off his face and bring a confused expression on his eyes. It seems that he only knows it now, and I'm thinking he's having mixed feelings about it. Hayes, you better get along with Lion. He was scolding his dog just because he thought about himself. It would have made me laugh, but it didn't. I was too busy with something else. And it was making me laugh. What? Nothing. I'm just used to hearing you call me by my name. My last name. It's kind of ticklish. Oh, so can we call you Lawrence now? In that case, I need to call you more often. Eh? Lion. I don't think this is helping. I know, but I like to see your reactions. He has the advantage of always keeping such a serious expression. It's hard for me to tell when he's teasing me. Pretending to be annoyed, I turn my face to the side. I don't want him to see my blushing face when he's laughing like that. Soon I feel his hands holding my shoulders. I know I don't have a chance to escape when he gently turns my body back to his direction. He looks at me, say nothing with the words, but a lot with his eyes. I always have a hard time deciphering his expressions, but right now I know exactly what those caring eyes are saying. It's embarrassing, but instead of blushing, it makes me smile. I hate it when you hide your smile around the skull. His fingers softly caress my cheeks. His words carry the weight of guilt and a wish for something better. Knowing the pain as well, I close my eyes, letting the safe tenderness embrace me. Just a few more weeks, I promise. I will make things better for us. I know, I trust you. Kissing his hands, I look into his eyes. I wish he didn't try to take the blame for it, but at the same time, I understand why he does that. Why you love someone so much, you want the person to live the happiest life and not hide from it. Someday, we'll walk hand in hand, and then I'm going to tell Mitchell to stay away from you.
The way soft tone changes tells me they just remembered what happened again. It makes me laugh, and somehow it makes him smile too. I love you. His words echo in a silent room. His face comes closer, and softly his lips meet mine. Mr. Hansen's usually tense when showing his feelings to me because he wants to leave marks and memories. So when he soft smile when he's soft like this, I know he's being vulnerable, allowing me to place my feelings inside him. The type of durability and the reason why our relationship is interesting. When we move apart, we know Hades is already finished eating and has gone to bed. We're finally alone, and we finally assume where we were stopped earlier in the lounge. Fetching in innocence, I place my hands on his shoulders, tilting my head to get my eyes on his. So what kind of research are you doing, Mr. Hansen? Yeah, wasn't that what you told me, the teachers? Oh, that. I have some questions about the human body. Your human body, specifically. There you go again. Wasting no time talking, he takes me by the waist, pulling me inside the couch with him. This is not the happy end you find in books. This is not even the relationship I dreamed about. But that's what's so interesting in life. Being so persistent and curious brought me to the man I love, and doing the same again. I know someday we will be free to hold hands in public. And that was Mr. Hansen's romance route. I did both routes because he only had 2 routes. If you like my content, please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Like the video. I'll see you guys next time.